Hello, everybody. So, I don't know if you guys can actually see me yet or not. So, I'm going to give you all a moment just to hop on. I know it's been a long time since I've done a surprise live little chat, but I thought it was really important to kind of be seen and be heard. And life has changed a little bit, so I'm able to kind of hang out a little bit. So, hopefully, you can hear me okay. I am rocking the Apple AirPods. So hi Holy, how are you doing? So rocking these. So hopefully you can hear me okay because I am outside. There's a neighbor mowing their yard down there. Yes, it's not raining, and I am totally enjoying being outside. Um, Today is my daughter's 18th birthday. My baby is an adult today, but she's working all day long. She's been working as a to-go specialist at Olive Garden during this whole COVID, and she's loving the fact that she doesn't have to go to school, and that she can work all this time. So she is so excited because she's making bank. So thank you guys to anybody who's ordered food from anywhere and they've tipped their people really well. So thank you. You're helping to send my daughter to college. But anyway, I've actually had a chance to catch up on some of the Fen videos. There are so many Fen videos out there right now. It's crazy. And honestly, a lot of them get very mind numbing. It's the same information that keeps getting out there, but what actually matters? What actually counts? Like, what do we need in our head? And it gets frustrating to me. And I think that's why I've been stepping back from the Forest Fen stuff because I don't want to throw stuff out to the community that doesn't matter. I don't want to just make videos just to make videos. To me, that's pointless. It's if I don't have anything to contribute, you know, the market is flooded with roosters. Yeah, okay. So it's just insane. Like even people who have like legit YouTube channels for other things are now doing like Forest Fen videos. Like I watched one today, and actually I think I watched a couple, from legit channels. One was this like stupid 1 minute cartoon thing that was named had like Forest Fen in the name, but had nothing to do with Forest Fen, or at least so it seemed. Another one was this guy who had like 3,000 subscribers. I didn't check out what his channel is actually about, but I know for certain it's not about Forest Fen. Um, but then there were some other videos that were kind of interesting. So before I go any farther, I do want to like log in so I can see the chat. So bear with me while I get my tablet working here real fast because it's important that I can see you guys. And you know me, my volume's totally up, so you're all going to hear it. Let's see here. Subscriptions. Where am I at? And I know I'm out in my yard, so I have no idea how the stream is. So if it sucks, if it keeps going in and out, I do apologize in advance. So let's see here. Backyard talk. Backyard treasure talk. Yeah. By the big red barn. Yeah. Speaking of, I haven't heard from Man in the Barn in a while. I'm going to check out his channel to see if he's done any videos lately. Yes, hi Jack Jack. Yeah, no, like some things in my life have changed. So I got off work, I made dinner. I'm blessed. I still get to work 8 to 5 every day, Monday to Friday. So unfortunately, I'm not just doing, sit at home doing nothing. I showed you guys in my last video, I am on so many different things. I got around my yard, like right now I'm sitting in what is my new shabby chic boho chill spot. Like when the quarantine's over, this is where mass amounts of alcohol will be consumed with my friends. Um, so yeah, I've been working on a garden. I get to plant my vegetables outside this weekend. Yes, I'm so excited about that. I created a new like patio grill area. I've had an existing fish pond, so I'm actually going to start doing some aquaponics with that. So lots of stuff going on just because I've been thirsty for the outside. I've been thirsty for life and nature and um well, I have an acre of land, so I've been enjoying that instead. So man, my computer, my laptop, my tablet does not connect. But anyway, so let's talk about some of these videos that I've seen, okay? So the one video, and I'm terrible with everything right now. My brain does not want to remember anything, but it was a video. It talked about like an interview with, like the lead searcher, the closest searcher or whatever. Um, so like there was no audio, and it was like this girl Mindy, she is apparently interviewing Stephanie 30 Acre, which if you've been in the chase any amount of time, Stephanie 30 Acre is famous in this world. So um yeah, so I thought it was curious though, because apparently she wrote a book and something about Forrest Fenn being like DB Cooper or something, which I thought was hilarious, but yet still kind of made me think and intriguing. It was kind of hilarious. I was like, "What? Ben DB Cooper?" Like, I'm like, "Is he old enough?" And then I'm like, "Well, maybe he is old enough." But I went down a rabbit hole, not for the treasure purposes, but just kind of coming up if he could or couldn't be. I don't know. It was I found it funny. It was very entertaining. So, and the fact that I think she said she searched in Indiana. I mean, I guess the first couple years in the chase, maybe, but anyway, it was funny. Skippy Cooper. Um, but yeah, so I thought that was funny. I guess I was looking for more pieces, more, for something, like, maybe someplace she searched or something that Ben had said that might, help in mine. That's, I think, the reason why I, I, watched it in the beginning. Sludnik, I mean, I know I watched something that said they thought they identified who he was, but I mean, we never really know, do we? I mean, we don't know. I mean, DNA evidence is only so good, and we can all assume, but we weren't there. We don't know who the real DB Cooper was, but it was still a funny thing. There was another one, another, what was it? I'm sure if I can get into my tablet here, I can tell you some of the videos I watched and talk about my opinions on all these bad boys. Let's see here. Library. Oh, there was a video on, what was it? The Good Stuff. It's like a new channel, only had like 5 subscribers, and it was very you know, like trying really hard for good you know, good production and everything. Um and but it was funny. Like it has this guy who goes on a forest fire hunt through Wyoming, follows kind of like the Mormon Trail or whatever. Something like that. But it was entertaining, and I wonder if he's going to do more videos. It looked like he only had a couple videos on his channel. So anyway, so what's new? What is new, guys? How is life? Tell me. Let me go back through here now that I finally got connected. All right, so who do we got? We got Holy. Hi. I already said hi to you, but hi again. Always last in line. Hi, because I can. Chris Merchant. Okay, Larry. Let's see here. Steve. Hi from Oregon. Hi from Maryland. All the way on the other side of the country. Sledneck. Yes, I miss you so much, Sledneck. Jack Jack. Hello. Let's see here. Davio22. Hey, how are you doing? Jason Alex 1. Hello. Email me you for a mind blowing solve. You know what? You can email me if you want to give me, let me read your solve, but I will warn you, as everybody else, I always warn, I am very critical when people solves. I will never steal your solve. For once, I'm on the East Coast, and it's going to take me like a genius, like my gut, and everything's going to have to click before I go back out west to search again. So you can feel free, but I am very, very, very critical. I will tear apart your solve, and ooh, there's a big fuzzy carpenter bee buzzing around me. Hopefully he doesn't land. Anyway, so yeah, so feel free to share your solve. But just be prepared for me to be critical. That's like the only thing. You have to be open-minded to my criticisms. Okay, so let's see here. Who else we got? Alan K. Hey, Alan, how are you doing? Goldilocks. Hey, what's up? CMC. Hello, welcome. Leanne Minoka. Hello. There's some new names here that I've never heard before. Chris Merchant. Hello. Rusty Nipples. I'm saying that out loud. Yeah, Rusty Nipples. Yep. Whew. So anyway, So I've watched some of these videos lately, and some of them I can't even get through like the first minute, because they're the same stuff that's been out there. And oh, my email address, I don't know if you want mine or not. My email address is the best one to send it to is sutz, S-U-T-Z, at odioussoul.com. That's the best one for my searcher people. But anyway, so yeah, like there's not a lot of new stuff out there, and um never heard of JJ before. Never heard of Jack Jack before. You're definitely a new name for me. But I think so what out there is new for you guys? Like what should I be watching? What should I hear about? What have I missed? Cuz like I said, I've tried to stay away. I personally feel clouding my mind with all this information that's out there is not good at all. Every once in a while, like I go back to the books and I read something and trying to find a new perspective or a new way to think or a new way to marry it to the poem. Um, but yeah, so definitely let me know what I should be watching. Let's see here. Oh, enjoy it, bro. Hi, enjoy it, bro. You retracted the message. Now I'm curious what you said. Smell the Sunshine has some of the best vids around. Okay, so who is Smell the Sunshine? How long they been around for? Now I'm gonna have to go search. Um, House Husband Diaries and Treasures Galore. Now, see, okay, no Treasures Galore. I've been having a hard time watching Treasures Galore lately. Not gonna lie. Like, I don't know why. Like, I think when that channel first came out, I was religious about watching because had some good points of view. Here lately, I just like today I started watching his latest video, and I think I made it like a minute and a half before I was like, I can't watch this. So I don't know why. Maybe it's just too monotone, too spacey. Maybe it was just after I watched a couple of funny Fen videos or more entertaining ones. House Husband Diaries, Smell the Sunshine. I'm gonna go look these people up real fast. So, Smell the Sunshine. I feel like I have watched some of the videos on that one. The Sunshine. Let's see here. Ooh, I did watch a couple of these. I think probably a couple weeks ago. So I haven't watched them recently. So, what do you guys like about Smell the Sunshine? What makes his channel stand out? Tell me. Chasing Indie. Holy, I never am gone. I'm just, sometimes doing other things. I think that's the important thing is even like in this chase, you have to remember to live. Don't get totally consumed with this chase. Like you can't, like my hairstyle. Thanks, enjoy it, bro. Um, his videos are so well thought out. Like I was definitely impressed by the quality of them when I watched them because I do remember thinking and I mean and I typically like if you've watched any of my many many videos, I like a subject. I like exploring that subject, maybe the ins and outs. I definitely like a topic. Just I don't like videos like this, these random thoughts that just go on and on forever and ever and ever. But I missed you guys and I missed talking, so I had to do a video like this. So um yeah, I mean, like getting consumed in this chase, I mean, I don't know, like I feel farther from the treasure than I ever have, in my searching. Here lately, I feel almost as if it's unobtainable, and that's just like how I feel in my gut. And I'm a very instinctual person. I know you've heard me talk about my instincts a lot, and here lately, I just feel like I am so far away from it. And yeah, geographically I am, and flying right now is not a very smart choice. I'm not driving to the Rocky Mountains. So so it's hard, maybe it's just geographically my subconscious knows that I'm so far away no matter what I'm not going to get it. Um but I don't know, I'm almost beginning to believe that the chest will never be found, regardless of how much I hope for it. I think I've gone back and I've watched some of the old, like some of the Fen videos where Fen's talking, those first couple years. And, you know, I don't know if we'll ever really know. You have little faith. Yeah, well, I mean, this is this is the chase right here, Jack Jack, okay? So, you start off as a new searcher, okay? And you're like, oh, and you're figuring out the poem, and yes, you got it, and you're like high, really high on this like super high mountain, and you're going and you're gonna get that chest, and you go on your first hunt, and your boots on the ground, and you're searching and searching, and then like the week's over, and you have ran out of time, and you didn't find the treasure chest, and you crash. So then you come home, and you're thinking, and you're recalculating, and then like you're like, oh well, this is where I made the mistake, and you're going back up, and then you go out and search again, and boom, you don't find it, and you crash. This is how the chase goes. So this week, I'm not feeling too good about it. On my own personal level, 2 months from now, I could be on another high thinking that I know where the chest is. This is how this chase goes. You know, this is how things are. This is how it goes. Like, we don't know. We don't know. That's the problem with this. There's no confirmation. We have all the confirmation biases, but there's nothing that says that you figured out where warm water salt is. There's nothing that says that yes, you got the right state. There is nothing. You're out here just with your faith and your beliefs and your passion. And yeah, sometimes that passion and that faith just takes a nosedive. And that's where I'm at right now. Um, and I mean, yeah. So it doesn't mean I have stopped thinking about it though, because well, I can't help but stop thinking about it. So zero confirmation. The mountains don't talk back. Exactly. And Forrest, let me tell you, like, Forrest has sent me some random emails lately. I don't know if he thinks I'm somebody else or accidentally keeps emailing me. I don't know if he keeps doing it to other people too. He let me know. I think he told me when somebody passed away, and I'm like, he must think I'm somebody else. So, but it was really funny. I thought it was funny because maybe he just misses me and wants me to email him and do more videos. I don't know. All right, so let me go back here, see some of the things that I miss. Okay. Oh, the husband. I don't think I've seen the House Husband Diaries, so I'm gonna have to check on that and see. Um, let's see here. Um, Chasing Indie. What's Chasing Indie? I haven't heard that. There are some great discussions on Chasing Indie. What's Chasing Indie? You gotta fill me in. Um, Smell is the greatest presenter I've seen. Treasures Galore is a Yellowstoner. Who's Smell? Smell is the great. Is that the person? I don't know who that is. Alan K, you got to tell me who Smell is. Um. Da, 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 da. Is anybody else afraid to cough these days because they're afraid everybody's gonna look at them like they have the coronavirus? Yep. And what's funny is I go out in public, and as soon as I walk into a store, that's when I want to clear my throat. Ooh, I had a root canal done on yesterday. I had a root canal done yesterday. I started having pain over the weekend and got in for an emergency root canal. And what happens as soon as I get into the office, I want to start clearing my throat because I know they're going to be in my mouth. I just want to start coughing and clearing my throat, and then they look at you like you're crazy. Let's see here. Michael Howe, the Forrest Fenn learning curve. I think I've watched most of his videos, and I would say they're okay. I wouldn't say that they bring anything new. I mean, maybe some different points of view, some different ways of looking at things, and he does it really well, a great job. But I don't know. Maybe I'm waiting for that next amazing Forrest Fenn channel. Or maybe I'm just waiting for things that I don't know. I mean, I think that maybe that's what it's coming down to, is I'm just looking I'm looking for somebody to draw me a map and put an X and say, "This is where the treasure chest is." Definitively, that's what I want. That's I think that at this point in the game, that might be the only thing that makes me happy. Oh, let's see here. Oh, the tubers are good. Yeah, exactly, Silver Fox. You gotta go back to the poem, go back to the books, or at least TTOTC, and, figure out where those hints are, figuring out what it is. Um, man. Yeah, I think I've watched like two of Cynthia's more recent clips. I think I just watched one today. It was what was it? Something about this house or something in New Mexico. Not clips, not closets. I don't know, it was something like that. But I love Cynthia. I mean, she's probably one of the most respected searchers in this whole chase. I mean, and she has talked to Forrest a lot more than I have. So I think the question, like, is always with with Cynthia, is when she says something that she says Forrest has said this to her. You know, I sometimes challenge because everything is a matter of context. You know, no matter what conversation, and I lecture this to my mother all the time because she'll be like, "Can you believe somebody said this?" And I'm like, "You read it online, like you don't know what the context was. Like you read a sentence, like you don't know what the whole story was. Like you can't just go off of one fragment of a conversation. You have to know what the whole conversation was about to be able to take that and believe it or use it." And um, so, so Cynthia does say that Forrest said this and that and the other thing, but I need more information before I can consider it part of the gospel of Fen. So that's just my opinion, and it's the way that I do things. It's my rules. So, because I know in the video, actually that I watched with Cynthia today, she was like, I only have 6 rules, and one of them is if the road isn't gated, then it's not closed. And I thought that was hilarious. It's like rebel, yeah. Let's see here. Go back through all this fun stuff. Chasing Indy is oh, Dig and Gypsy's partner. Very interesting. Okay. All right. I did not know that. Last time I think I heard Dig and Gypsy was out of the chase again. Is she back in? Is she where's she at in all this? But that's another thing. People come, people go, people come back. I mean, it's just what happens. Um, we all get sucked in. Let's see here. Smell the sunshine. Subscribe. He's awesome. Yeah, I've definitely seen a couple of videos. Um, half the folks with Rona are asymptomatic. What's Rona? Um, oh, Leanne, hell yeah, people are searching right now. Are you kidding me? I mean, you got to think there are people who live in these states. There are people that live in New Mexico and Colorado and Wyoming. They live in their search states. People are totally searching right now. Totally searching. And maybe that's part of the reason why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now is because I know I can't search, or I know I'm not putting myself on an airplane and risking my life. And the coronavirus is a whole nother conversation that I really don't feel like getting into, but I know I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I don't know. Maybe it is made in a laboratory and there are really massive side effects. Maybe it's nothing and it'll go away. I don't know, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm not going to get on a plane, and I'm not flying across the country to go look for the treasure chest right now. Um, let's see here. Hey, have they opened the national parks again yet, or are they still closed? I know Sled Neck, you live up there. Is Yellowstone still closed, or is that open back up? Closet stories. Yes, that's what it was. Cynthia's closet stories. I knew it was something weird. Um, yes, we live way too close to Fort Detrick. Um, it's funny. My father and my grandfather actually cleaned out the asbestos in Fort Detrick back in the 70s. They removed the asbestos and did some of, you know, um, like remodeling in there. And like hearing stories of Fort Detrick when I was a kid, like monkeys escaped from Fort Detrick and ran around downtown Frederick, which is just hilarious to even think about. Um, but yeah, there's some nasty stuff in there, and I don't want it getting out. Like, you just don't know. All right, so let's see here. What else we have? Um, Hebgen, Firehole, or New Mexico? Okay, Alan K, why'd you ask me that? Hebgen, Firehole, or New Mexico? Why are you asking me those three? Jack, yes, I'm in Maryland. Technically, yeah, I could be on the complete East Coast. I could be like in Ocean City. That would be far. But anyway, but yeah, 14-day quarantine if you go to Montana. Yeah, I've been really good with. I do have to go to the grocery store, and every time I have to go to the grocery store, I might sneak by Lowe's too. I'm like, well, if I have to go out, I might as well stop by Lowe's too. Um, but that's really it. And I've been wearing a mask probably longer than most people. Like, I've been wearing masks for over a month. Like when they first took kids out of school, like I was one of the first idiots wearing a mask in stores. I don't trust people. People are dirty. People are gross. If you have something, I don't want to get it. Like, that's it. Let's see here. So, let me go ahead. Yeah, Cynthia is a total gem. Yeah, I love her videos. She does a great job with them. Oh, Corona Rona. All right, thanks, Lednick. I'm. I haven't been socializing very much lately, so like right now for work, I'm a recruiter, so I've been helping recruit for like other positions that I'm not used to recruiting for, and it's very monotonous. So like we have goals, and literally I am talking to a new person every 10 minutes, and it's the same questions over and over again. Like, I just want to stop it. Just get me back to my normal job. Um, so Yellowstone doesn't open till June 15th. Wow. That's definitely a ways away. And there's a lot of people, Alan K, who think that the treasure could be in a national park like Yellowstone. So, oh my goodness. Wow. Um, it's I'm spent. Is it Friday yet? No, but it is hump day. So, hump day means you're halfway to Friday, and we're through hump day, so you can always drink. Oh my goodness. All right, so do you know how I started off this quarantine? Okay, let's take a rewind here. So, at the beginning of this quarantine, I did two things. This is before I knew we were going into a quarantine. So, first, I have been a nicotine user for forever, on and off for forever. So I haven't smoked in 4+ years at least, but I got addicted to nicotine mints. Okay. Because they're awesome. You can suck on a nicotine mint wherever you are, on an airplane, any place. Loved them. So I realized I was consuming way too many nicotine mints. So I decided to stop. Okay. The nicotine withdrawal was the worst of my life. I will never go back to nicotine ever again, because literally I was consuming probably 50 to 60 milligrams of nicotine a day, which is way high for a human being. Like a pack of cigarettes is about 20 milligrams. So like I was consuming 2.5, 3 packs worth of nicotine a day. Like, it was insane. So I realized I had an issue and I needed to stop. So I stopped. So so that was number one. But then I realized, well, if I'm stopping nicotine, I probably better do something about a diet, because I don't want to gain a lot of weight. Okay. So I've never been skinny, and I've always been curvy, and I like my curves, but I don't want to get morbidly obese. So a friend of mine had went on the keto diet, changed her way of eating and went keto, and she's lost like 40 plus pounds. God, I love my friend. She's always been like small up top, but had like this big, huge butt and hips and thighs and everything. And like literally, like her hips and thighs and butt are half of what they used to be. So she was my inspiration, and she convinced me to do the 6-week no sugar challenge. So at the beginning of this quarantine, not only did I quit nicotine, which I have been consuming for 25 years, I also quit sugar. No sugar. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, I survived. And so I think it's been a week and a half since that 6-week challenge. So I haven't killed anybody. But that's another reason why I've been working out in the yard a lot is because I've had so much energy and I've had to keep my focus on other things. So just saying. Smoking is horrible, never in my life. Well, I mean, the thing is I used to hate my parents for smoking, and then, like, you become, like, a teenager, and then one day, like, you're home alone and, like, your parents leave a pack of cigarettes there, and you're like, well, let me just try one to see why they like it so much." And the next thing you know, you're addicted. Like, it's horrible how addictive nicotine is. Um, Definitely the more addictive than anything else I've ever done in my life, and I was a very experimental teenager, so, yeah. Um Congratulations, Slednick. It's hard, man. It's hard. Like, you have to literally mentally do it. Like, I was able to wean myself off of smoking because of the nicotine mints. And eventually my body craved the nicotine mints because I was waking up and I wasn't coughing or I wasn't hurting. Like, it wasn't hurting my body to consume the nicotine. So it was easy to switch from one nicotine delivery to another. But long term, yeah, like I ended up just becoming addicted to mints instead. Um, let's see here. Not even 420. No, I am. Well, let's not talk about 420. We won't go there today. Um, yeah, patches. Like I had some patches, nicotine patches, and I did use them the first couple days of not using any mints, just because I didn't want to kill anybody. But again, like the highest strength milligram nicotine patch you can buy, I think is like 21 milligrams. And again, I was consuming 50 to 60 milligrams a day. So the 21 milligram patch just kept me from killing people. That's it. Um, Coffee. Yeah, I do. I've actually started drinking coffee every day, but that's because of the keto diet. I literally fast for 18 hours a day. So I stop eating at night and then I don't eat again until after lunch the next day. So the only thing I can have in the morning is pretty much black coffee, which actually is amazing. So, um I doubt that is what Forrest left in the chest as a nicotine. That'd be hilarious. But no, I mean, I still think that what he left in there is information for a trust. I still think that is what is in the chest. I think it's a legal document, but that's my own opinion. I can't think of anything else that we would be immensely amazed by, unless it was something. Um, I mean, come on. What else would be in the chest that we would be so happy to see or amazed by? Like, I feel like it has to be something that, some kind of trust, some kind of, where like the gift tax was paid, something or some kind of legal document. Um, Steve Wayne, like I see your thing about like the patches give you the best lucid dreams. Let me tell you, that's like the worst thing about being on nicotine for so long and then not doing it is my dreams are absolutely boring as shit right now. They really are. Like they are so boring. Like when I was on nicotine, my dreams were as much fun as movies and TV shows, and now they are so boring. They're like literally like I wake up and I'm like I don't want to stay asleep anymore. I can actually wake up in the morning because my dreams are that pathetic. I don't want to stay in them anymore. Um um would everybody give back the bracelet? No way. Are you kidding me? No, I would not give back the bracelet. Or, okay, it depends on what that one thing is in the chest that we don't know. Okay. So if it is return the bracelet in exchange for this, maybe. But I don't think I would give it back to him. Now his daughter, I know he said something about his daughter wanting it. So maybe when I contacted the family, maybe I would see if the daughter really did want the bracelet, and maybe I would give it to her. But I think honestly, when I envision finding this chest, okay, let's go back into Shannon believes and Shannon's going to find the chest. Um, I think the chest is worth more money if it includes the bracelet. So I think you have to sell it all in one piece. You have to sell it as a package. You have to auction it off as a package. I mean, if you plan on selling it, which is probably what I would do. I mean, unless we have some kind of art, I mean, you could do some kind of, art exhibit that can travel around. But I mean, realistically, Fen is getting older. So what happens if Fen is not alive? If Fen is already passed when you find the chest, would you still give the bracelet to his daughter? But Jack, would it be worth as much without the bracelet? Because we all know the bracelet's in there. That's like part of the deal. Like we know it. And I mean, I mean, would somebody want to buy it, you know, without it? And okay, so sell it to who? Who would want it? That's a very good question. Now, the Forest Fen chest is pretty infamous. Okay, like literally, when I look at my analytics for my channel, I see all kinds of countries that pop up. Okay, like literally, it's not just the U.S. People in Japan, people in the Middle East, like people all over the world know about Forest Fen and this treasure hunt. Okay, like people try to contact me in foreign languages all the time, and it's like I can't understand you, but thank you for trying to email me. Um, so I'm sure there's somebody out there who has a whole lot of money who would want this treasure chest. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I would probably definitely hire a PR person and take their advice as to actually what I should do with it. So, I mean, that's for sure. Um, Wow, journeyman, 4 years, congratulations. Yeah, I have, like, quit, like, a gazillion times, but this time was the hardest time for me to quit, and because of that, I won't go back. Like, it was literally I never had so many mental and physical issues with quitting. So, but congratulations, because it's a tough thing, and I hear it's easier for men to quit than women, but still, I won't take that away from you. So congrats. Um Shiloh would not buy it. I mean, and I don't think Shiloh is the one that wanted the bracelet. I think it was one of his daughters. So, I mean, um, oh, let's see here. Youngins like old things. It just depends on what old things are. But no, I was pretty sure it was one of his daughters that wanted the bracelet. And that was one of the reasons why he wanted it back, because he didn't realize that she wanted it. So, and you can understand, like, if he always had on that bracelet and now he's getting older and his daughters are considering his life, that bracelet would probably remind them of him. So I can totally get it. Richard Holland, congratulations. I think I started when cigarettes were $2 a pack, or $1.80. I know you could buy a pack of cigarettes for $2 for two $1 bills. That was a long, long time ago. I definitely think Fen would want to meet the finder. Definitely. Fen loves meeting searchers, so of course he's gonna want to meet the finder. That's an easy one. All right. All right. Well, how long have I been on here? 30, almost 39 minutes. All right. Well, I'm gonna like get ready to go, guys. But I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. It's been nice being outside. I think we're supposed to be getting some crappy storms the next day or two, thanks to your Midwest people for sending it out this way. So, but thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a pleasure. I've missed you guys, and I will try to do this more often. Somebody like I will have more time in the evening, so I might pop in. So be sure you subscribe and get notifications, because I never announce when I go live. It's just like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Um, yeah, leaving you hanging. That's what I'm doing, Jack. But don't worry. Like I said, hit subscribe, hit the notifications. So next time I go live, you will know and you can join in the party. And I will try to actually write down what I watch so we can actually talk about stuff that I have a problem with. But anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Let's see if I can figure out how to stop this. I don't know how to stop my live. Yes, you'll have to cope without me until next time. Ugh. All right.